if we don't? What if we don't have any lambs?
There's one, there's two.
I have to do all of the thinking and planning now. So whilst we're bringing the ewes in today, we're also going to run them through a foot bath. That is the last one.
She's a single.
So it's just after 7:30 and it's finally calmed down after 2 days or 3 days of incredibly stormy, hardly fit to be out conditions. So today is scanning day. And here's the sunrise, and it's frosty underfoot, just a little touch of frost, and it's calm, and it just feels wonderful. We've had about a month's worth of rain in the space of a few days, so it's been a bit of a shock to the system after a dry spell in January, but it is the time of year for the wild weather, so we accept it and we get on with it. So scanning day, it's always an exciting day, I would say. You have an element of nerves. I already have ordered some sheep corn to feed the ewes up. We start at the end of February, and after I'd ordered it, I had a panic and went, what if we don't have any lambs? But I don't see any reason why we wouldn't have some lambs coming. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and find out. I mean, ideally, we're looking to hopefully have mostly twins. Mule ewes, which is the type of sheep that we have, they can have quite a few threes, which can be problematic. Not always, but it can be. So I'd be hoping for a large portion of twins and a mixture of singles and triplets. And then once I know what those numbers are, I will have to decide how to divide them up and the grazing, because normally we keep the twins together, we separate the singles, separate the triplets, and they'll all be fed slightly differently, so they need to be apart. So then we'll have to do a bit of juggling and work out where we're going to put them, where the feed is going to go, etc, etc. So I have to do all of the thinking and planning now, and my head is sometimes whirring around at all funny hours of the day and night, but we only can do what we can do, which is our best at the time. So yesterday we had hail. I think that's what is frozen on the ground is little hailstones. We had a lot of hailstones, and I think today it's supposed to be milder. It's about freezing temperature at the moment, and this grey cloud from the west is just rolling in, and the sun will go. But it's been a wonderful start to the morning, and hopefully it'll be continuing to be calm. Certainly we could do with a little bit more settled conditions for a few days to let all this water drain away. So we'll also take off the tups today. So that is Bert. And as you can see, it's all peaceful and the sheep are quite content. So we're currently strategising about what we're going to do with the sheep, how we're going to bring them in, and talking about plans whilst taking bales round. The bales for the cows on the moor. Just had our feed delivery. That was a bit of a surprise. So a ton and a half of ewe rolls, and now we're just delivering a bale to the ewes. Loving the weather. Anything to report, Nick?
Just that yesterday was horrendous and today is a lot better.
So whilst we're bringing the ewes in today, we're also going to run them through a foot bath. It's something that I want to start doing on a more regular basis. So we've got a foot bath. We're going to see how the system works, and if needs be, Nick's got some ideas of how we can look to improve it. come. And it's nice that it's a dry day. And they're looking a lot nicer on a dry, bright day. The solution that we're using in this foot bath is Formal. It's what we've used for a number of years, so we're going to see how we get on with that. Have had some other recommendations, and last summer we did also try copper sulphate foot bathing, which is a slightly different system where they stand in it for longer. And we decided to run them through twice, just to make sure that they got a good covering. And as you can see, they got a good flow on and they went through quite well indeed. So we're having an interlude with scones made by my mum while we wait. Yeah, so these have been standing on the yard for a few minutes now. They're going to move out into the field to wait for the scanning, and we have to go and get the other group of sheep in that are maybe over there. And we're thinking of introducing the foot bath in on a more frequent basis, so that every time we bring the sheep in, we run them through the foot bath, which should help with scald and foot rot. So Bert is going into a pen in the shed. They used to be friends. Whoa. We made the pen a bit smaller after filming this clip, and just for a few hours left them in a small space and then increased it. So we're about halfway through, and we've had so far mostly twins, a few triplets, a couple of lates, a few singles, no quads yet, so don't want to jinx it. It's sort of like a normal year, I'd say, so far.
Yeah.
So red is single. Red is single. Thank you. Doris is having twins. Does she want to go?
She's not keen. Side by side. There's one, there's two. So twins. So twins. Nice and easy on the go.
So this is group 2. Let's see how group 2 does. We're happy with group 1, aren't we?
Yeah. I think that's it. That's the last one, is it?
That is the last one.
She's a single.
So we've got the barons and the thins. And these are the others. So we'll walk these back up.
Yeah.
So there we go. Scanning 2022 done. This is a good way to finish off after a long day today. Getting the scanning done and the foot bathing and the feeding and everything else. But it was a beautiful day and we're really happy with the results that we got from scanning. So gonna have a cup of tea now and try and let my brain unwind a little bit from all of the thinking and logistics that have been happening today. Sheep here, sheep there, sheep all over the place. And hopefully a good night's sleep and get my head around where I'm going to put all these different groups of sheep over the coming weeks. And hopefully you'll stick with us and follow our lambing journey. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, then please do if you want to see more. And thank you for watching. Bye.